Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Chef Life, a restaurant simulator with me, Mrs. Sim Gamer. I hope you are incredibly well today. So, this is being recorded after the release of Cooking Lab, the new free DLC, which was the biggest major update to the game since launching, giving you the opportunity to learn recipes after hours, which, as you know, I'm really pleased they've done this. So we're going to learn a new recipe right now. We're going to learn a little bit of a pasta recipe. So let's do this. Let's jump straight in and tag it so we know what it is. So it's this one here. We're going to want to pin it so that we can learn everything that we need to about it. Okay, so first things first, we're going to pick up the ingredients that we need. So let's take everything from here. It looks like that's all we need right now. Let's have a look. At the end, it looks like there's a bit of basil on the top in the picture, but whether we need to do that or not is another thing. So first step, let's get some water on the boil. Well, please bear with me. I haven't been on here in a while. I also have a kitchen on PlayStation, so I have things set up differently on the PlayStation version. My PlayStation version, I've told you this before. I have I'm at level 50, so I've played this game for many hours. And this is... Go on, pop that down. I think this needs to be boiling first, so we're going to turn the power on. We're going to get this boiling first. They say never watch a boiled... a pot boil. There we go. She's on the move. Excellent. Right, now we can start. And probably going to need some salt, right? Yep. Excellent. Okay, so we're just going to leave that to do its thing, and we're going to go and grate the parmesan. So E, let's pop that down, let's start. Excellente. Okay, let's grab it. And now this is ready, which is fabulous. Right, I'm going to take the entire pot. And I'll just pop that right there. Okay, so the next step is to make the sauce. So we're going to grab a saucepan. Pop that down. Looks like all we need. This is probably going to need some pepper. Yep. Okay, nice. Okay, so we're going to put the water in and then cover it up. Come on. Oh, let's get out of there. And cover. Excellent. Okay. So step number 4 is going to be mixing the two together. So let's get the pan ready. We could actually turn this heat strength up a little bit. And we'll remove the lid at this point. This doesn't need stirring apparently, which is a bit odd. We'll leave it at that. So we would like to take the spaghetti, and we're going to take the sauce. Well, looks like we can take all the sauce. Let's pop that down. let's get started. Doesn't look like we need to do any seasoning because the seasoning's already in there. And we're going to put the spaghetti in at this point. We are going to give it a stir though. Okay, we're going to keep cooking this at a medium heat. This is like a it's not quite carbonara sauce, because carbonara sauce is much more creamy than this. This is just like a cheesy pasta by the looks of it. Quite a basic dish. Okay, now let's go and plate it up. That down and make a start. So it looks like we don't need to do the little bit of basil on top. It's going to do that all for us. There we go. Easy. Alright. Great. We don't want to do anything like that. What we are going to do, though, is we're going to use this and pop these down. And we're going to package these up so then we don't get a bad rating for throwing them away. There we go. Okay, good. Right. I've always thought they could do more with packaging. Like, game makers, if you listen to this. Like, takeaway meals. Things like that would be so cool. That would be really, really cool. Okay, so now let's have a look at this. So this is new. Everything really in here is new because this is only the, what, third day? This is the third episode. So the further along you progress in the game, you get lost in the amount of recipes that need to be learnt. And it's not just new recipes, it's upgraded versions of the recipes. So it does get a bit much. Okay, so first things first. First thing I like to do is to check what I want to be cooking on any given day. So to me, it makes sense to try and add all of them, apart from the soup. That would just get a little bit too much. The more we cook them, the more they will upgrade. So we definitely want to be doing that. So that is our menu. We're putting the caprese at the top as our special dish because I'm going to make a lot of that up front. Okay, our next big job is to get the order in at the kitchen. So at this point, we need to be looking at our responsibility as much as possible. But it's quite difficult. At this stage, we're only at basic meal level. Eventually it gets up to excellent, so we make our customers more happy with the quality. At the moment, we only have basic quality. So the only thing we can really focus on is buying local. But because of buying local, there isn't any deals. Whereas here, if you have a look, we get a lot of... This is much cheaper. Okay, 25% off over 5 units. But for now, we will just have to buy what we need. Because at the moment, it's about just keeping up, getting our reputation going.
Consider it done.
Very tricky. Very, very tricky when you're trying to balance the both. So while that is being delivered, let's just go and have a look at our challenge board. I'm not actually sure if this is open yet. Is the challenge board open yet? No, it's not. So we don't need to do anything with that. We can have a look at our dashboard though. So we've been open for 6 days. We still have the casual cuisine as our style, neutral menu price. Most ordered actually is the sole. So that's interesting. Yeah, so we only have one guy at the moment, and he specialises in fish. But this all grows out. Unfortunately, there'll be not many surprises in this game for me.
The delivery is here!
Because I've played so far into it. And this is me replaying the game, because I like it. So, that's goes a long way, I think. Let's prioritise quality. Okay. Right, so now that we don't need to worry about learning recipes in the morning, we are going to do lots of prep work. So one of the things we can do is we can get it to this complete stage and put it in the fridge. So I'm going to focus on the caprese to get started with. Now, the one thing which takes the most time with the caprese salad is the balsamic sauce. So we're going to start with that. And I do not recall how much or how many you get out of one pot of balsamic sauce. So we're going to... Let me just grab some seasoning, actually. I don't know. I don't think this needs salt. But let's pop these down and get started. No, it doesn't. Just needs stirring. So this is the dressing that goes on the top. Just needs to slowly bubble away, and while that's going on we will grab the other items that we need. We need the mozzarella as well. There we go. Okay, great. Is that... Okay, that's fine. That's... Okay, let's give this a stir. Make sure it's all okay before I go and start chopping up the tomato and mozzarella. Okay, great. In fact, I might grab... I should have grabbed a couple of each. And we'll do a little bit more of each. Okay, right. Let's get the show on the road. Let's just start with the mozzarella. Select, yes, start, E. Okay, let's take that all. Let's go check on this now, very quickly. There's someone at our front door as well, which we're going to need to go and check who that is. But let's just focus on this for the moment. Okay, that's reduced down. Okay, so it's only one cream. That's what's going to take the time up. I thought that was the case. Okay, so let's get the tomatoes all chopped up. Okay. So the next stage after that is to prepare it. So we just need to grab a mixing bowl, which is... Oh, I thought we needed a mixing bowl. Looks like it does it all for us. So place all and get started. Really important that we make sure to season at this point. So we're going to press 1. It needs a little bit of salt, not too much. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to come out of that and we're going to keep going. And that is prepped. So we're going to pop this in the fridge. And that is just one meal. Now the balsamic sorry, the basil goes on at the end. So I don't think we need to cut. We don't need to cut it, no. So that's fine. Now, eventually, there is a better version of, there's a much better version. Let me just pop, I want to pop that back, and that one back. That you can prep way more in advance. Just have a whole bowl ready to rock and roll. But we need to get it to a point where we're upgrading the dish to that point. So let's make some more balsamic sauce. And while that is going on, let's go and see what this dude wants at the front. Let's have a chat. It's always nice to see young people move to our community. It reminds me of when I was younger. I know opening a restaurant is stressful, but try not to worry too much. Here's a tip. Start small and work on building the core of regulars and grow from there. All it takes is a few satisfied customers who tell their friends about it. That's how you build up your clientele. Good luck, chef. Okay. Nice. So we've now got our request page, which is good. So I'll show you that in a moment. First things first, though, we need to get back to our balsamic sauce, which is probably overdue a stir. Okay, it's not too bad, but we'll stir it. So when you walk into the office and to the left, there's that challenge board. That's what we're going to be looking at. There's not that much to prep after this. I think we'll prep the green beans. Let's take this and watch it. We could prep some fish. Get it cut and get the batter done. Right, let's pop that on. Let's have a look at this as well. Let's give this another stir. Okay, good. One thing at a time. We're on the wrong. We want to do that one. Thank you very much. Okay, start. Okay, this one's missing a lot of salt, so we need a little bit more on this one. Okay. And then we'll finish this, pop it in the fridge, and then we're going to move on to the next dish. So we've only prepped 2, which isn't that many, to be honest. Right, let's get green beans. There they are. We'll only prep 1 pot full. Alright, let's get this on. Come on. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Let's wait for that to boil. Come on. Bubble, bubble, bubble. There we go. Okay. Let's get a nice bit of salt in there. Lovely. Okay, let's leave that to its devices. And we are going to fillet a few soles and get that ready. So, this is the fish side. We just have to do one at a time because it's the big should say. We're going to take the whole pot and we're going to put it on the heater. There we go. So that's all pre-cooked and ready. There should be 3 in there. Let me just use the warmer. W. Okay, there's 4. Even better. So there's 4 sides of bean done.
Can't wait to get cooking.
Okay, so we are going to prep another fish. Okay, great. Let's take that. And the ingredients we need for this is quite simple. We're going to have the flour. I think it's just the flour and butter at this point. May even just be the flour, actually. Yeah, it is just the flour. So we're just getting flour ready. Let me just check. We might need to season this. Okay. Might. I don't think. Let's check. Okay, it's not asking for any seasonings. That's fine. Okay, so we'll take that and we'll do it again. Place all. Oh, I didn't bring.
I can't wait to start the evening service. Our customers will be blown away.
Right, I'm gonna pop that back and grab another flour. Come on, plates. So as far as this dish is concerned, that's really all we can pre-prep. So we can put that in the refrigerator, as you can see. The green beans are done. And then the rest of it has to be done on the fly, which is cooking the sole in the butter and the oil. So we'll just pop those in there. That's pre-prepped. So let's look at the next recipe. So here we can cook spaghetti beforehand. It looks like you can prep this dish beforehand as well, it's saying, and keep it on the warmer. I only have the one warmer.
Do we have everything for this evening?
So, what we could do we have enough money to buy another warmer? We don't. Okay, so what is going to take more time? Probably the cheese, right? The cheese and pepper sauce. So we'll prep the cheese and pepper sauce. First things first, we just need to get the Parmigiano. Okay, we'll take that. And we need a little saucepan. We need to grab the pepper. And we're going to cook here. Need to go get the water, actually. I forgot about the water. Oh, wrong one. Need this one.
Fantastic menu today.
Okay, let's get this down and let's get started. I'm going to season from the offset. Okay, that's great. And we're going to put the water in now and cover with the lid. And then as soon as it gets to that point, we'll take the lid off. So we're just going to have to cook the pasta on fly. As far as the steak's concerned, the only thing that we can prep is the onions and cutting the onions and cutting the chips, which, yeah. Okay, so we are going to place this on here. Whoopsie. And that also has 4. So we have 4 cheese sauces, 4 of those. So I think what we'll do is we will
How's
just
it going today?
prep and cut these up, ready for the steak meal. This is best. That's basically all we can do right now. So we're going to chop the shallots. Let's chop the shallots again. Another one. We'll take all of those. Then let's get the potatoes chipped into French fry size. Perfect. Okay. Now we'll put these into here, refrigerator. Right, we're prepped. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. I'll be honest with you. The rest we're gonna have to cook on the fly with Kasim. But now this is the request panel that I thought was already there, but it wasn't. So I know about all of this, so I'll tell you about it. So, have 5 regular customers, which is this gentleman's request, and then we've got 3 challenges. So we're going to collect that one already. Chef's table. Impress your customers. Serve 7 tables that leave a minimum of 75. Apparently there is a daytime delivery. I haven't seen what that is, so let's go check that out. Let's have a look at this. Oh, okay, there's no daytime delivery requests. If there was, I'd probably get onto that, purely because we need the money. Right, we're going to speed up time and we're going to go for it. We're going to go for the service. It's actually quite weird not being pressured at this point to learn recipes. It's quite interesting. Okay, day 6, here we go. Right. So, first thing I'm going to do is cook the French fries. See? No, that back. They can go under the heater. Oops, I need to get the oil warm. Okay, first order is just about to come in. And we have the crazy and the soul. So let's get cracking. Put these under there. So let's grab a soul. We'll leave the caprese in there for now, okay? So we want to keep that nice and cool. But while we're over here, we will grab the apologies guys, my brain. Let me just change the needs the butter. We will grab the basil. So, cookware. We would like just a frying pan for the sole. And we are going to... Oh, I forgot the oil. Of course. Wasn't that? I need the oil. Thank you very much. And pop that down. Thank you very much. Let's get started. Okay, I just need to grab seasoning as well. Oopsie. Okay, let's pop the butter in. So that can stay right where it is, cooking away, and we're going to grab crazy. We're going to start plating this while that is cooking in the background. Okay, let's serve that dish.
I'll take that.
And this one, let's just check on it. So it's all going well. There's no stirring involved, so we don't need to worry about that. And we are going to grab... Oh, we don't want that one. We want this one. Ah! Come on. Use the warmer. How do I move across? Oh gosh. It's not helping here. Right, okay. I'm gonna need to do that in just a second. Right, let's take... Why am I having such a problem with this? Just gonna move this up out of the way for a minute. W, come on. Why is that not working? E. W. What on earth? Why is that not working? I don't know what is going on here. Let me just pop that there for a second. For reasons I don't understand, I've had to bring the pot over. We'll serve the dish.
Dish served.
Okay, let's take the pot and put it back. Really weird. Okay, right, what else could we be doing? Right, let's clean this. Already 30 minutes into our recording. Quite crazy how time flies. Okay, it's another table for two. Let's see what they're going to order. They've already finished. I think they pay.
A table ordered. Here's what they want.
Okay, so we've got 2 steaks. So we'll take the shallots. We need to cut the steaks first. Let me just get to the recipe. So we've got 1 well done and 1 rare. Okay, so let's get the pans on the go. So that's 1. Let's get the second. Oops. Gosh. Wrong button. And that. Surely we're going to need some seasoning. Okay, let's do this. Let's start with seasoning. Missing a lot of salt and a lot of pepper. Not enough salt. Lovely. Okay, so then we put the shallots in. And we're going to flip the steak round. You can see it browning nicely that side. I think I'm just going to cook one at a time so I don't mess up. Okay, so we are going to cook the rare one first. Right, so take one of those. It's not ideal doing one at a time, but I'm a little unpracticed on the PC, like keyboard and mouse. I am a controller player normally. So we're going to serve that dish, and then we're going to do the well done steak. I'm going to give it a little bit longer on this side because we are doing a well done. So I'm now going to flip it. How do you like your steaks done, guys? So we're going to leave it past the rare, then go to medium, and we're going to go straight to well done. Perfect. There we go. Dish served.
That smells so good, Chef.
Why, thank you. And that is service completed. Woohoo! Okay. Both very, very happy. Got a little bit of tip money as well. That's good. Right. Okay, so what we're just going to do now is have a look and see if anything can be upgraded. It doesn't look like, yeah, we've got to cook them quite a few times before we can get to that point. There are some new recipes to be learnt. But you kind of want to be in a position where you are show recipes. Table of contents. You want to be upgrading these dishes, perfecting them, which is quite a tall order, really. And you need, so to do that, they need to be on the menu. So I think we'll leave it there, and when we come back, we will mix it up a little bit. Maybe we'll put the sole at the top, because the sole is the one we've cooked the most, I think. So, yeah, ish. It's nearly along the bowl. It goes from sole manure to sole manure and green. Oh, that's the one we're doing now. What is the upgraded one? Well, we'll find out when we get there, won't we, I suppose? Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this as much as I have recording it. And in the next time, let's see what else we can make and create. Happy cooking, everybody. Bye for now.